Hey Luca and Chaz, these exercises I'm about to show you all have to do with baking normal maps. And that just means having the texture of a high polygon sculpt transferred onto a 2D image that we use on top of a low polygon sculpt, and it's for efficiency. What's most important in this exercise is to notice that my low polygon mesh already has a texture created, and the texture is actually loaded up inside of this image node. Normal sphere texture is created and it's loaded up, but the texture is empty. Here's how I'm going to bake the texture. I'm going to reveal the high polygon texture on top. Actually, it's a high polygon mesh, and I select it. Then I hold shift and very carefully select the low polygon mesh underneath. And if I hit Z, you can see I have two meshes selected because there's two different shades of orange. I'm going to scroll down in my camera menu, and I'm just going to click this bake button. Okay, and you can see that I'm generating a normal map here. That normal map is created, so I'll hide the high polygon mesh, and then I'm going to use this normal map node in the node editor and just connect it. Now when I hit Shift Z, you can see that there's a little bit of a bump on it. So the normal map is now working, and a low polygon mesh appears like it's a high polygon sculpt. That's very, very important. Okay, here's another exercise where I'll be baking a normal map, but the window layout is a little bit different and the model's different. And I'm also going to show you a few more options that you need to check. Okay, first of all, let's take a look. I've got a high polygon sculpt right here. Let's look at the low polygon one. The low polygon one has to have a texture made. There's currently no texture, so I hit new, and I'm just going to call it normal map texture. Okay, load up that normal map inside of your image texture node. There it is, it's loaded up. Okay, make some space in the middle between the image texture and the diffuse node. Okay, I'm going to hit Shift A, and then I'm going to create a normal map. Right underneath vector, I create a normal map. Okay, it's hanging out there. And I'm also going to create a texture coordinate node, and it's really important that you connect UV to vector. Okay, why? Well, if I take a look, I mapped some UVs for the low polygon mesh, and you got to make sure the UVs are laid out properly for the normal map. Okay, now I'm going to reveal the high polygon sculpt and select it, hold shift and select the low polygon sculpt, and if I hit Z, I can see that I've got two things selected. That's very important. Down here in the bake settings, please make sure that you check selected to active. Got to have that checked, and ray distance is set to 1. All right, the bake type, of course, is normal. Now I'm ready to just hit bake, and you can see the normal maps being generated. There it is. Okay, everything's loaded up correctly. Now I'm just going to hide the high polygon sculpt. And I'll hit Shift Z, and you can see the normal map's working. All right, good job, guys.